Greetings, fellow commanders and historians. Today, we'll set our course for the stars, specifically the Milky Way Galaxy, as we delve into the epic saga of the God Queen, a pivotal figure from OnePageRules' Grimdark future. But first, a hearty thanks goes out to all of you who lent your voice in our poll. Clearly, the enigmatic aura of this revered leader and the mysteries shrouding her extraordinary powers won many of you over. Our journey today plunges us into the depths of the lore. We'll be tracing the captivating chronicle of the God Queen, charting her path from modest origins to a monumental legacy. Her ideologies, her trials, her triumphs, and ultimately the profound impact she had on the human colonies will be laid bare for your understanding. Fasten your seatbelts and brace yourselves for a temporal voyage through an epic of interstellar discord and heroic feats. Are you ready to discover the compelling tale of the God Queen? Then without further ado, let's embark on this remarkable journey. In the vast, unending expanses of space in the Milky Way Galaxy, a story unfolded. A story of courage, determination, and unwavering resolve to protect humanity. Of the God Queen of the Refugees, the beacon of hope amongst the chaos, and the founding mother of the Blessed Sister, the God Queen did not emerge in a vacuum. Like all great leaders, her journey was shaped by the key events of her early life and the people who influenced her path. Growing up during the era of the Battle Brothers Civil War, she witnessed the best and worst of humanity. She saw the unyielding spirit of the survivors, the resilience of the innocent, and the devastation caused by the warring factions. The scars of war left an indelible mark on her. They shaped her views on justice and power, forging a resolve in her to protect her kind. From the ashes of her old world, she rose, carrying the hope of a new era. As the Battle Brothers' Civil War ravaged the earth, the God Queen, like many others, sought refuge in the farthest reaches of known space. Joining the Refugee Fleet, she may have been amongst the brave few who orchestrated the daring theft of the Founder's flagship. This daring act marked the beginning of an odyssey that would take them to the edge of human knowledge. As they fled from their homeworld, they were not without adversaries. The Founder's loyalists launched a devastating assault on the flagship. This would be a baptism of fire for the future God Queen. As she stood against the loyalist forces, she further demonstrated her unwavering will and commitment to the safety of her people. This era was a crucible, a period of trial and tribulation that would mold the God Queen into the leader she was destined to become. As the Refugee Fleet ventured beyond known space, the sense of unease and uncertainty amongst the refugees grew. The fleet's hasty escape from Earth had thrown them into uncharted territory, both literal and metaphorical. Their worst fears were realized when the Battle Brothers and the Custodians launched a relentless boarding assault on the flagship. The refugees, determined yet ill-equipped and vastly outnumbered, faced a dire situation with all of this unfolding chaos. A solitary figure stood contemplating the gravity of the situation. Surrounded by despairing faces, her fear was transformed into resolve, the first step into her journey to become the God Queen. In the darkest hours of their struggle, a beacon of light was kindled. Our soon-to-be God Queen was about to set an unprecedented chapter in the annals of their history. Her charisma and determination started to influence more than just the morale of the refugees. A sense of supernatural inspiration began to sweep across the ranks. She was able to weaken her foes, not just through physical confrontation, but by instilling fear in them with her mere presence. In this turning the tide, a decisive event occurred. The Founder, the nemesis of the refugees, met his end. With the death of their overlord, the loyalist forces were pushed back, giving the Refugee Fleet a moment of respite. Then an instant as miraculous as it was disconcerting, a wormhole appeared, scattering the Refugee Fleet across the vast expanses of the Sirius sector. Just when it seemed they were all out of the frying pan, they found themselves in the fire. But even in this disarray would lie the foundation for the birth of a legend. Thrown into the unknown, the Refugee Fleet found themselves in uncharted territory, isolated, disconnected from their previous path. In this state of disarray, there emerged a rallying cry. the refugees found a beacon, a source of unity and strength, the woman who would become known as the God Queen. She didn't just bring the fleet back together, she led them toward a brighter future. With her guidance, the refugees were able to settle on multiple planets. In the midst of this new beginning, something extraordinary occurred. The soon-to-be God Queen awakened her psychic powers, revealing another dimension to her leadership. Her newly discovered abilities added a layer of mystique and wonder to her personality. Discovering psychic abilities can be daunting. The line between control and chaos is thin and shaky, but the woman who would become the God Queen seemed to straddle that line with grace. She most likely spent countless hours honing her abilities, striving to understand the depths of her psychic prowess. The manifestation of her powers led to a mixed reaction amongst the settlers. For some, she was a divine figure, a beacon of hope in the dark universe. For others, she was an anomaly, to be feared and distrusted. But no matter the reaction, her powers amplified her influence. In the face of fear and awe, she showed them the potential of psychic abilities and how they could be a source of strength and unity rather than division. Her powers became a symbol of hope, and they played a crucial role in the creation of a new guard against the evils that face humanity. The Blessed Sisters. The Blessed Sisters, born out of necessity and guided by the God Queen's vision, this organization would come to play a pivotal role in the protection and administration of the colonies. The God Queen played a significant role in their formation and development. Her teachings formed the backbone of their beliefs and practices. She instilled in them her values of unity, empathy, and courage. The Blessed Sisters became a reflection of the God Queen's ideals. They were her trusted allies, her strongest defenders. The bond they shared was profound, steeped in mutual respect and shared purpose. Despite their unity, the colonies faced a threat like no other: the wormhole demons. Among the most perilous of these adversaries was the Avatar of Lust. The onslaught of the wormhole demons was relentless, and the colonies under the protection of the God Queen and the Blessed Sisters were soon under siege. The stage was set for an epic showdown, a battle that would test the resolve of the God Queen, the courage of the Blessed Sisters, and the survival of humanity in the Sirius sector. The confrontation with the Avatar of Lust was a battle of monumental proportions. With the God Queen at the helm, the Blessed Sisters clashed with this embodiment of darkness and consumption. The God Queen, never one to shy away from adversity, led the charge. Her courage and resilience inspired her followers, driving them to fight with every ounce of their strength, yet the victory came at a great cost. The God Queen, in an act of supreme sacrifice, gave her life to secure the survival of her people. The God Queen's martyrdom was a devastating blow, yet her actions turned the tide of battle. The Avatar of Lust was defeated, the colonies saved from an unthinkable fate, yet even in death, the God Queen's influence persisted. Her martyrdom was not an end, but a beginning, a spark that would ignite the fire of resistance and resilience in the hearts of those she left behind. The immediate aftermath of the God Queen's sacrifice was a period of profound sorrow and grief. Her followers mourned, but also galvanized in their resolve. In her death, the God Queen became a symbol of resistance, sacrifice, and unwavering devotion. The political landscape was forever altered. The Blessed Sisters stepped up, carrying forward the God Queen's ideals and her mission. Her death strengthened the bonds between the human colonies, driving them to stand united against the threats lurking in the Sirius sector. The long-term consequences of her actions rippled out across the galaxy. The God Queen's story became a source of inspiration for countless individuals to take up arms against the dark forces threatening humanity. The God Queen's legacy is one of courage, selflessness, and resilience. Today, she is revered as a hero, her life a testament to the strength of humanity. Her spirit continues to guide the colonies in the Sirius sector, a silent guardian watching over her people. Our exploration ends here for today, but fear not, lore enthusiasts. There's plenty more to discover in the OnePageRules Grimdark future. If you want to help select the topic for the next video, please check out our latest community poll. The link is in the pinned comment below. Once there, you'll be able to choose between the decline and fall of the Elven Empire, the Blessed Sisters, their genesis, growth, and trials, wormhole demons, havoc or death, or the Great Human Alliance and the Human Defense Force. If you enjoyed this video today, please like, share, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more lore breakdowns.